Joe, a much needed 3 points for everybody today.
Yeah, and I thought we were excellent, absolutely excellent for 45 minutes. They've not got into our box, they've not had a shot, dominated the ball, created chances. I thought our reaction after half time was very good as well, obviously scored at a very good time and then found a way in terms of keeping them out and limiting their chances. Cam's made an excellent save. And other than that, I don't think he's really had a lot to do. At this level, at any level, you're not going to dominate a game for 95, 96, 97 minutes. Teams are going to have a 10-minute spell, and it's important you ride the wave. On Tuesday, we didn't. Today we did. And yes, much needed 3 points, but a deserved one as well.
And a goal of quality from Keaton Ward to win it.
Yeah, for sure. And it's something that we've worked on a lot this week in terms of how we are when we lose the ball. And a good regain, well played inside, and then a good finish off his left foot. And, the most important thing after that is to make sure you don't concede. And obviously, it would be nice to go and get 2 or 3. We had the chances to do it. Their keepers made a couple of great saves and a couple off the line. But again, like we said, the 3 points is the most important thing. We're back on the horse, and now we've got to try and follow it up if we can.
3 from the 2 home games, and you've got another massive one now on Tuesday night. If you look at the 3 as a whole, I presume you'd have had a points return in your mind that would have been acceptable from those 3.
Yes, but within that, this league, all you've got to do is have a look at the league table. All you've got to do is look at how many games already teams have lost, teams have drawn. You're going to have bad spells, you're going to have good spells, and the key is you stay in and amongst it. We're at this moment, as far as I'm aware, 1 win off the playoffs with a game in hand and 2 games in hand on some. We haven't got a right to beat anybody. No one has. You've got to go and earn it in every single game. No one's going to give you a freebie. And this is a young group in its first season playing as a hybrid. And we will get better. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to lose games, but stick with them. Stick with them because they've got days like today in them, and we'll have some really good days as well. We've already beaten some really good sides here. Just trust them. And as the season goes on, we'll see where we end up. And yes, every game you want a points return of 3. That's what we aim for. Doesn't mean you always get them, but there's always another game around the corner to go and try and get the next one. Today we got it. And then we've got a massive game on Tuesday against Scunthorpe, a game we can look forward to and relish. And let's see what we can do.
Only 13 games into a complete new dawn for the football club. Do you sometimes wish people would have a little more patience?
Well, listen, everyone wants the same thing. Everybody wants the same thing. We are desperate to do well for this football club. As a staff, as players, as a collective, we want to do well. No one means to make mistakes. We've given some poor goals away, we know that. We've lost games that we felt we either should have been out of sight or should have got stuff from, and we haven't, and that's going to happen. But also, we've picked up some great results. And we've got some good players. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. And that's not a phrase to say we accept losing either. We want to create a winning culture here. But it's really hard in football to take yourself away from things and look at it like a helicopter view. From where we started here 13 months ago to where we were in the summer to where we are now, there has been progression and a lot of it. And we're going to get better and better and better. Sometimes you have to take a bump to go and kick on again. But I trust this group. I trust what we're trying to do. We're trying to play a certain way. It won't always work. We'll make mistakes, but we'll be better for it. And as we grow, hopefully we can create something here, not just as a first team, but as a club. And yeah, we want people to be patient, but most importantly, get behind them. Get behind them. When there's tough moments, when we get a 10-minute spell like we had today, get behind them, pull them up, pull them through, and they need you. They need you. And when this place is noisy, it's a great place to play. And Tuesday night could be an unbelievable night. It's a great opportunity for everyone to really try and create something special, and we need them behind us. And if we get that, we can achieve anything here.
And with all respect to Banbury last week, this coming Tuesday against Scunthorpe is going to feel like a real occasion, floodlights and everything. I guess the players are going to thrive off that.
For sure. You're playing against an excellent side with some real quality from top to bottom, and we've got to be at it. But at the same time, we've got nothing to fear. And like the gaffer always says, don't fear anybody. Believe in what we do. We're going to play our way. We're going to play our way. Sometimes we'll have good spells in the game. We'll have spells where they have pressure. That's just the nature of the game. But we believe if we're at it, we're a match for anybody. We've already played teams here where we probably weren't fancied and we've picked up results. And, they're going to come here full of confidence. I think they've scored 12 goals in the last 2 games. So, everyone knows their quality. Everyone knows their quality. But by the way, we've got some quality as well. And we'll go and give it absolutely everything.
And South Shields' first home game, probably the shining example, probably the best team that have been down here, and you destroyed them.
Well, the thing is, I think people sort of forgot because they came up and we played them second game. It was a case of, we should win that because they come up from step 3. We ain't got no right to do that. They're a top side and their league position shows that. I think after the first 2 games, we sat on 4 points, a good point away at Buxton as well. and all of a sudden it was like, oh, right, we're going to really go on. And, you're going to have spells where you're not so good. But at the same time, those 2 games and other games as well, I think Warrington's one I'd pick out as an example. I thought Darlington at times we were excellent. Southport away, we were excellent. We've had some good games, we've had some poor games, but the key is you stay in and around it. Today's put us right back in and amongst where we want to be. Let's have a look where we are March, April, May. Let's see if we can get in and around those positions. But we'll build and we'll build and we'll build. And that's the key. We believe in this group. We believe in what we're doing. This system will evolve. This system will grow as a club, a collective. And if we all stick together in the good times and in the bad, we can achieve something here. I really believe that. Not just this season, but beyond this season. We will have bumps. But if we stick together and ride them, you never know where we could end up.